Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, January 31st, 2017. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, it's homecoming week at Motlow State Community College, and the school will crown its king and queen this Saturday, while the student government has planned numerous events throughout the week. We'll bring you video from the annual Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce membership banquet, and we'll hear about a new legislative initiative being sponsored by Tullahoma legislators. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Tax time is here, and it's the perfect time to buy a vehicle, but you're not sure where to go because of poor credit health? Come see me, Dr. Credit, and the rest of the team here at Russell Barnett Kia. But don't take it from me. Here's a few of our satisfied customers and what they had to say.
He did everything and anything he could possibly do to help me.
Dr. Credit was very helpful in getting me a vehicle that I could afford.
Everything he explained to us was amazing. I would recommend him to anybody and everybody.
Dr. Credit helped very, very much.
Schedule your appointment with Dr. Credit at Russell Barnett Kia so you can drive away happy.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
The animal shelter has served Tullahoma dogs for nearly 30 years. Now, you can help us build a bigger and better no-kill shelter. Your tax-deductible gift is matched dollar for dollar. So come on, bark it forward and donate now to have your tax-deductible gift matched. Make your check payable to the COT Shelter Building Fund and go to tullahomatn.gov to see all the unique gifts available for your generosity. For more details, you can call City Hall at 455-2648.
Welcome back. Motlow State Community College will crown its king and queen this Saturday, February 4th, when it celebrates homecoming in Nesbitt Center on the Moore County campus. The college invites all alumni, fans, friends, and students to the festivities with the crowning to be held at halftime of the men's basketball game between Motlow and Cleveland State. The women's teams play at 2 p.m. with the men's to follow at approximately 4 p.m. All children present will be crowned honorary kings and queens, and custom homecoming t-shirts will be given to the first 100 people who arrive at the gymnasium. In addition, many spirit items will be given away to help boost the Bucks and Lady Bucks to victory.
The Student Government Association has planned a full week of fun activities, including dress-up days, which begin Monday and centered on the theme of salad days. Monday was also Thousand Island Day, where students were encouraged to wear their favorite Hawaiian attire. Today was Caesar Day, featuring toga outfits. Tomorrow is Ranch Day, with a cowboy-cowgirl theme. And Thursday is School Spirit Day, with students encouraged to wear Motlow-related gear in support of the basketball team. Both Motlow teams are ranked among the top 25 in the nation by the National Junior College Athletic Association, with the Lady Bucks at number 20 and the Bucks holding down the number 25 spot. There is no admission charge to attend Motlow State athletic events.
Rodney's Body Shop in Tullahoma received the Chamber of Commerce Small Business of the Year Award Saturday night. Let's watch as the presentation is made.
I'd like to give a little background on the winner of the 2016 Members' Choice Small Business of the Year Award. Several years ago, I got a phone call, and it was at the suggestion of this individual's mother that they touch base with the Chamber. This business has been a staple in our community for 16 years, but they were at a point with their business where they needed to decide, do they want to grow, do they want to add more services, or do they want to just carry on and maintain the status quo? We encouraged them to join the Chamber, and not only did they join, but they became involved. Their business started using our mass emails. They started participating at coffees and the ambassador program, and the list just went on and on. All of this has certainly paid off for this business, since they have been selected by our community to be the 2016 Members' Choice Small Business of the Year. So I want to have you join me to congratulate Rodney Hall with Rodney's Body Shop. Please come forward, Rodney. You can bring your mother with you if you like. On that note, a part of the description and the nomination, the shop's employees exude small town charm and hospitality and great knowledge when it comes to their trade.
Thank my mom most of all, and just thank the community and thank my employees. Justin, he's been with me for about 14 years, so he's seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Here's Jack.
I just want to add, we hired another office staff this year. Her name is Sandra. She couldn't be here with us today, but we owe everything to Sandra right now. She's an amazing receptionist and customer service, and she's there when I can't be, and I'm out with you guys doing things, so thank you.
Oh, yes, she will. Okay, everybody that don't know this, Rodney is my son. And I am very, very proud of him because he's done all this with the help of his staff, not with me. Thank y'all.
Tullahoma High School senior Brian Coulter is the new honorary alderman. Vice Mayor Jerry Mathis makes this introduction.
This week we have a gentleman here, new gentleman at our desk. Would you mind introducing Mr. Coulter, please?
Yes, I will. Mr. Brian Coulter, senior at Tullahoma High School. Brian, he is a member of our marching band. He's also just finished his, I think, was it in the last year you finished your Eagle Scout?
Yes, sir.
And he finished his Eagle Scout, which is an accomplishment, very high accomplishment for any scout. And to be able to do that, and I think his project, well, the Eagle Scout project was planning the replacement of the Methodist Church playground and the demolition of the old playground equipment. So he took care of that and made sure that was accomplished. He left, I mean, he put on here, he lives 2 doors down from the mayor, and I said, I'd rather you not put that on here because that will really defer from what we're trying to do here. So, all right. He's in National Honor Society, and I asked him, I said, what is your GPA? And he said, 4.65. I said, that sounds like mine, but that's okay. We're glad to have you here. Very personable young man, very clean-cut young man, and you'll do well. And he wants to be aerospace engineer at Vanderbilt or University of Tennessee.
Right.
Wow.
Good job.
Well, Brian, that was a very nice introduction. Anything you'd like to add?
Well, I'd like to thank a few people. As you mentioned, I was in charge of the demolition and then the replacement of the First United Methodist Church playground as my Eagle Scout project. I'd like to thank the First United Methodist men for their support in my project. Mr. Noes helped out. He played a huge role. Also Mr. Bill Bates, who worked hand-in-hand with me throughout the whole entirety of the project. And also, I'd like to thank my parents and all the people that have been with me all the way through Cub Scouts that have helped me get to this point.
Very nice. I think your parents are here somewhere. Introduce your parents, Brian.
Stuart and Jeannie Coulter.
They're on the back row.
Yeah,
welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Brian, if you'd stand there at your desk, we have a certificate recognizing you as the honorary alderman.
And we'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Dr. Credit here from Russell Barnett Kia. Are you needing a vehicle but don't think it's possible because of your current credit situation? Great news, it is possible. But don't just take it from me. Here's a few of our satisfied customers and what they had to say.
Not only did they take the time to get to know me and my wants, they found me someone to finance me with my bad credit and got me the car of my dreams.
Dr. Credit, come see him, he's great.
He can help you. I know he can. He helped me.
Schedule your appointment with Dr. Credit at Russell Barnett Kia so you can drive away happy.
All I have to do is think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. Tullahoma business owner and civic volunteer Catherine Murray was selected by the Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce as its 2016 Citizen of the Year. Let's watch as the presentation is made by retiring Chamber Executive Director Diane Bryant at the annual Chamber membership banquet.
2016 Citizen of the Year. This award is awarded based on 60% civic and community involvement, 40% business accomplishments over time. The individual that is being recognized tonight touches more organizations in this community than you could ever imagine. This individual is a master of branding, so much so that this individual is often introduced as the name of her business and not by her own name. It's rare if any business in this community hasn't needed some part of her service or some interpretation of her service. Our winner tonight has been a part of the Tullahoma community since 2000. Since becoming a member of our community, this individual has been on the board of directors of the Chamber of Commerce, currently a CEO partner with Farrah Elementary, was a member of the board of directors for the Hands-On Science Center, serves on the Coffee Anti-Drug Coalition, is a member of the executive board of directors for the South Jackson Civic Center, on Motlow Community College Early Childhood Education Committee, and served 3 years as an appointee to the Tullahoma Planning Commission. She's been voted Businesswoman of the Year, Tullahoma City Schools Volunteer of the Month, 2008 Chamber Extra Miler of the Year, and the 2010 Martin Luther King Citizen of the Year Award, as well as serving as the 2015 Grand Marshal of the Tullahoma Christmas Parade. Everything she does involves fun, music, and very often it's being done for children. It is my pleasure to award the 2016 Citizen of the Year Award to Catherine "Cat" Murray.
I come from a family of 10 children, and we have rules. We had rules, we still have rules. The first rule is not to give Cat the mic. That's the most important rule in my family. No, but seriously, anybody that's a friend of mine on Facebook know that I love my dad. I miss my dad. And he always kind of instilled a whole lot of things in us, and I won't give you all of them, but let me try to remember some of them that have always been important to me. And one of them is, if you can give, you should. And that's kind of what I do. And I enjoy children, everybody. Where are my favorite frogs? Anybody? Once a frog, always a frog. And I love that school. When I came here in 2000, I didn't actually open the printing shop until 2003, but when I came here, Miss Lichty tricked me into coming in that school. And I haven't laughed since then. And I very seldom get caught up with not having anything to say, because this is really amazing and I really appreciate it. And I'm going to dedicate it to my dad. And April 22nd, I have a Michael Jackson show at South Jackson, benefiting Partners for Healing, and I expect to see you all there. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
When we do these awards, somebody's got to do the dirty work of tricking people into making sure they're here. So anyway.
We'll be right back after these messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. Channel 6's Grassroots host Tom Corrington spoke with State Representative Judd Matheny about a new law he and Senator Janice Bowling are sponsoring in the upcoming legislative session.
I'll tell you about something Judd's doing along with Senator Bowling. We've got a bill that the medical community, I hope, will appreciate this, many of them, that will streamline the process that doctors, nurses, nursing companies, assisted living facilities all go through with health managed organizations, HMOs, and managed care organizations, MCOs. They're basically the groups that take the blocks of federal money and disperse them based on the services given. That's the short version of it. Well, these are huge bureaucracies, and like any bureaucracy, they tend to be immobile in some areas at some times. Well, we have providers of health care services that are not being reimbursed timely or properly, and they have very little recourse in order to be able to seek their money due to the fact that they don't have the time and the energy.
Who is that?
Doctors, nurses, nursing facilities, nursing home facilities, acute care nurses, anybody that turns in services to the managed care organizations, which is probably 90% of our medical community, or 95%. I'll give you a good example. We've got a company right here in Manchester that is owed $5 million for over 4 years. And when we did a review of their claims, 99% of them were payable. And we've gotten most of those monies paid back, but there's still not some. But had I not gotten involved, and had the situation not become so acute they might close their doors, I would have never known these things. And the bottom line is, they send in a claim every 22 days or so to be reimbursed for the services that they provide. They may have a nurse that stays with a young man 24 hours a day, 7 days a week because he's on a ventilator, and he'll die immediately if he comes off of it. And he's fed through a tube, so this person has to have somebody with them all the time. Well, because one claim had either something duplicate in it or something omitted, they reject all the other claims because that one was wrong. So what I want to try to do is segregate those claims to make each one an individual action. So you can't hold up a year or 2 years worth of payments because 1 month had an error in it. Let's go back to that 1 month and segregate it and fix it. And if there's another problem subsequently, we'll deal with those. But let's break that log jam up. It's called the Provider's Bill of Rights. It simply puts a process in place for a provider of medical services to be able to get a timely resolution to a problem that they have.
To get their money.
This is going to be a big. This is going to be a big issue because the big bureaucracies don't want to lose this power. So I appreciate Senator Bowling carrying that with me. She's been great. We both have become educated as we move forward.
Well, speaking of Senator Bowling, she's always got to stir the social pot a little bit. What about the new bill redefining father, mother, husband, wife in biological terms, whatever that means?
Well, number one, I'll say that I'm not real familiar with the bill other than the headline. I will say that Senator Bowling is a very close ally, and we agree on 99.9% of the things by default. So I'm going to say by default, this is going to be a bill I'm going to support with her as I learn more about it. What little I know about it, it takes away much of the political and what I call nanny state innuendos about sexuality and who somebody is and what they are and what bathroom they use and where they came from, and it just simply defines. That's what I'm going to guess it is, and if it's anywhere close to that, I'm going to support it.
Okay. Well, it's defining father, mother, wife, husband, and of course the gay community, the LGBT community says that's going to be a direct hit on them.
If you're a man, you're a man. If you're a woman, you're a woman. If you're a young boy, you're a young boy. If you're a young female, you're a young female. If you have two X chromosomes or if you have an XY chromosome, it's pretty dadgum simple. And we need to get back to that and start worrying about other things.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a little constitutional issue crop up there. So it might be interesting for you to go to the Attorney General and ask him whether that bill is going to stand.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
Have you heard the news? The Russell Barnett Automotive family has launched its new and improved website. That's russellbarnett.com. With over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, then look no further than russellbarnett.com. Online service appointments, customer testimonials, and vehicle history reports, this website has it all. We are the largest Middle Tennessee family-owned dealership with 5 locations to choose from. russellbarnett.com, and why buy anywhere else?
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. Former NFL defensive back Jeremiah Castile spoke to the members of the Tullahoma High School baseball team last week at their annual awards banquet. Let's watch and listen to some of his comments.
You know, in my life, I've had a chance to, between Coach Brian, Coach Saban, if you count up the national championships, that's 11 and counting at one school. And what I want to share with you tonight, I'm talking to you players, you adults want to take some of it home and use it, you can, but I'm talking to you young men because you're at a very important place in your life right now. And the decisions that you make with your life right now, you build a foundation. And I just believe God called you to be a champion. And hopefully that's your goal this year as a baseball team, that you're going to be state champions. You know, when I got to Alabama, that's what Coach Brian talked about. He pulled out his case of rings and me sitting there, he pulled one out and said, "Man, we're just going to be national champions." And I looked at that ring. I don't wear them today. I wear the ring that's most important to me, and that's this one. Because this is the only one I took a vow. And I've been faithful for 34 years of marriage to the same lady, my high school sweetheart. And we met in high school and got married right after my senior year at the University of Alabama. But anyway, Coach Brian pulled those rings out, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, I want one of them. Coach, who I gotta hit? Who I gotta tap? As a freshman, I played on that last national championship team that gave Coach Brian 6 national championships. As a Division I coach there at the University of Alabama. You know, I took the word champion, and I just kind of went through it, and I believe that you can take the word and go down through it, and it really spells out what it takes to be a champion. And I can tell you, you want to be a champion in every area of your life. Not one area you want to leave out. Not one area. Whatever your career is after you leave college, you want to be the best at it. See, at 5'9", 155 pounds coming out of Phoenix City, Alabama, I wasn't a 5-star athlete. Everybody wasn't knocking on my door. I didn't get 200 left. And a lot of times you can't judge what's on the inside of a person. So when I got to the University of Alabama, I may not have been the biggest person, but I had the biggest heart. And I believe. What it's going to take, listen to me, young men. The C in champion stands for character. Character. Work each and every day on your character. Because your character is going to determine your destiny. Where you end up in life, you're not, let me put it this way, you're not going to stumble up on it. You're not going to have your lucky day. Each and every day you get up, your character is going to make your decisions. Whatever your character is, that's what's going to make your decisions. I came in with 26 guys at the University of Alabama in 1979. It wasn't 26 after 4 years. About half of those guys quit. Why'd they quit? Lack of character. With those tough days, and we were sharing some of this today, as Steve, I said, Coach Brian would he had this way of sending a message to you when you was gonna have one of them long practices. To my real long. You have no idea how long. Like 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And that's when the first group get through. I'd like to have a practice like that. And all you're doing is going up and down the field. So on those days, on the bulletin board, you have 2 letters, S and S, stretch and scrimmage. Ooh, boy, you hate them. You hate to see that. Yeah, we're saying, amen, don't be afraid of dying. He said, you'll pass out before you die.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include musician Lee Gibson, who's got a show coming to South Jackson Civic Center and will play us some songs. Winston Brooks, community coordinator for the city of Tullahoma, will tell you how you can get out of the house and stay active this winter in the city. And we'll speak with Fran Gray about some of the events coming to South Jackson Civic Center in Tullahoma. All that and more on this week's Living.
Stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Keith Barnett here with the Russell Barnett Automotive family, and we have your next truck. From the Ford F-Series, the Ram, Chevrolet, or the GMC, then look no further than the Russell Barnett family. With over 350 new and pre-owned trucks to choose from, now is the time to buy. Stop by one of our 5 locations. That's Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Chevrolet GMC, Ford of Winchester, and Russell Barnett Ford and Kia of Tullahoma, or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. Why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 2002 at 74 degrees. The record low was in 1966 at -4 degrees. The average high on this day is 49 and the average low is 27. Partly cloudy weather expected tonight with a low of around 39. Mostly sunny weather on Wednesday with a spring-like high of 61 and a low of 39. And partly cloudy weather expected on Thursday with a high of 49 and a low of 36. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.